What's going on, guys? We are live with some Phantasy Star Online, and as you can see, the lobby is completely empty right now. I don't know what's going on. It's a very slow day, apparently. Dark Symbios is in a game, so if no one else shows up, I guess I'll join him. It's very unusual, though. I'm not sure where all the regulars are. Shu and Dingo, Bob, Crispy. They're missing. I might have to make missing posters for all of them. Hello to everyone in the chats. Anagus, Senor Toast. Yeah, I don't know what's up with your comments, Senor Toast. I have to approve almost every one of them. It's weird. Apparently you're on the YouTube blacklist. You must have done something bad. Alright, so we'll wait a minute here and see if anyone else shows up. If not, I will join Dark in his game. There are other players on other ships, just not on Vega. We got, looks like 14 total across all the ships right now, most on Altamira. One on Acelia all by himself, apparently, for whatever reason. Hello, William. Alright, well... I guess we're gonna join Dark's game. I don't think I've ever joined another game in a live stream before. I've always made my own game. It's a very unusual day, I don't know what's going on. Maybe Shu's out sailing again. He took Dingo, Crispy, and Bob with him. They went sailing to Burger King. Hello, Robert. Alright, well, let's go see what Dark's up to. Hopefully he's not in a quest. Doesn't look like it. Hello, Zakip111. I am using a broadband adapter at the moment, yes. Oh, there's a telepipe here, so I guess we'll go there. Forest 1. Forest warm-up. Dark knows the drill. He knows our schedule. So hopefully more players will show up later. Advertisements. You play the Dreamcast. How did you guess? Was it the channel name or the video title that tipped you off? I try to keep that a secret. I don't like people to know I play Dreamcast. Oh, it's the channel logo, okay. I should probably change that. Change it to a PS2 logo or something. Something more respectable. Yeah, I don't think the GameCube online player base is all that big. At least not on actual GameCubes. I hear some people play on Wii, which is probably a larger player base, considering the broadband adapter for GameCube is very expensive. Even more expensive than the Dreamcast one, I believe. Although I've never actually looked it up, I'm just going by what people say. I've mentioned before, I have a GameCube. It just doesn't work. I have a GameCube with no games, no controllers, no power cable, no AV cable. Just a GameCube that doesn't work. So that's very useful. It's a black one, in case anyone would like to know. You have 2 GameCube broadband adapters? Sell them and become a millionaire. If you've only used them once, I guess you're better off using the money, right? Yeah, it is kind of funny because I always say how few games supported the Dreamcast broadband adapter, but even fewer supported the GameCube. I only know of PSO. I mean, I'm assuming there are more. Possibly some Japanese exclusives that used it, but... Japan always got more than we did. Japan's lucky. They got all the good stuff. Where'd Dark go? There he is. On the wiki page, and it looks like there were 8 games that supported network play and 4 that supported actual online, 3 of them being PSO related. So, by network play, I assume you mean local network. So 4 online games. Yeah, the Dreamcast definitely had more. See, off the top of my head, PSO, Quake 3 Arena, Toy Racer, Pod Speed Zone, Bomberman Online, Unreal Tournaments, that's 6 right there. Propeller Arena, which I guess doesn't really count because it was never released. Does support it though. Outrigger. There may be others that I'm forgetting about. Where can you find a legit copy of Propeller Arena? You can't. Well, unless you mean a copy that's sitting on a Dreamcast dev kit somewhere. I guess that would technically be legit. About as legit as you can get. Yeah, a lot of the PAL versions of Dreamcast games got the online mode stripped out. Oh yeah, white label copies? Yeah, there are those as well. Not too common. I don't think I've ever seen a retail copy. I doubt they exist. There are reproductions that people have made, which may be what you saw, but I highly doubt there are any actual retail packaging versions. Because they don't just make one. One or two. You make a production run, you're gonna make thousands of them. And if there were that many retail copies of Propeller Arena out there, we'd know it. I have never seen one, though. Unless they buried them in the desert, like Atari did with the ET cartridges. Somebody go to Mexico and start digging. That's where the ET cartridges were, right? I think it was somewhere in Mexico. New Mexico? Yeah, that could have been. New Mexico, Nevada. Somewhere in those desert-prone places. Dark run ahead of me? Where'd he go? Yeah, he did. I'm thorough. I like to kill all of the enemies. I don't like to coast through PSO. Okay. I can't target this guy. He is stuck in an invisible wall. Might be able to get him with a sword, but I don't think I have one. Nope, I have a rifle. That might be a problem. Oh, there we go. Finally. That was weird. Occasionally happens with the wolves, but I've never seen it happen with the monkey. The gorilla. Whatever you call him. Why can't I move? There we go. Bit of lag in the game, I think, for some reason. Either that or it's just glitching out. Surprised no one has made new Dreamcast PAL replacement cases. Yeah, they've done it for Sega CD Saturn cases, those long box cases, but not for Dreamcast PAL cases. Although Josh Prod releases, I don't know where he gets his cases because he has PAL versions of his games, so he must have them manufactured, I assume. He doesn't sell just the cases though. He should. There we go. Dark is leveled up. You have 120 Choo Choo Rocket games still wrapped in plastic. Man, are you just hogging everything? You got 2 GameCube broadband adapters, 120 copies of Choo Choo Rocket. This is why everything's rare. You're just hogging it all, man. Although Choo Choo Rocket's not really rare. I'm not sure about the PAL version. I mean, I know it's not that expensive, but probably less common than the US version. Typically, the PAL copies are. I think Choo Choo Rocket was pretty common sealed here as well. For cheap. I'm gonna get this appraised. Hey, we got a new player, Van Halbegot. I need to get some replacement Saturn Sega CD cases. I bought a cheap sports game not too long ago to replace the case for my copy of Golden Axe: The Duel, which I ended up actually trading a while ago. Kind of sad about it because it's a very rare Sega Saturn game. But I traded it for a whole bunch of games. I never played it, so why keep a game I don't play? With the exception of the Dreamcast, I am going for a full US set of Dreamcast games. Even though a lot of those games I'm not going to play. That's my only exception. For any other system, I only buy games that I want to play. Alright, what am I doing? Selling that. Sell that. Sell that. See, I kind of consider myself half a collector and half a gamer, I guess. Is that what the other thing is? You're either gamer or collector? I don't know. Kind of half and half. Because I buy games I want to play, but at the same time, I like to buy games that are complete in good condition. And obviously, just to play a game, I don't need them complete and in good condition. So in that way, I like collecting games. It's weird because I never used to be that way. I used to not care about completeness of games. I buy them loose, be perfectly fine with it. It changed over time though. I just kind of wanted them complete. They look better on the shelf, I guess. And that can be a good investment. You gotta think about resale value. If they're complete, sell them for more later if you decide to sell them. So there you go. Oh, spine cards I don't really care about in Japanese Dreamcast games. I mean, if it comes with it, cool. But I don't really consider that part of the completeness of the game. If it doesn't come with it, I don't care. Because technically it's not in the case. I believe it's in the shrink wrap. When a game is sealed in Japan, they put it under the shrink wrap. So it's not really part of the retail package, per se. It's debatable, I guess. Most of the games that I do buy actually come with the spine card anyway, I find. So most of my Japanese games do have them. But some don't. Don't really care either way. Yeah, I mean, I guess they just gave additional information that's maybe not on the case, I'm not sure. Not entirely sure the purpose of them. I did get a different type of card with my copy of Culcept 2. It came with actual creature cards, collectible cards, which is cool. I got 3 of them, I think, with it. So it's like the cards that are actually in the game, except they're physical. Pokemon cards. Culcept 2 doesn't really have much in common with Pokemon, really, other than the fact that there are creatures in the game, and they're on cards. It's much closer to Monopoly. It is, in fact, pretty much a Monopoly ripoff. Better than Monopoly, in my opinion, though. There's more variety in Culcept 2 than Monopoly. Different game boards, a lot more randomness, since you have a ton of different creatures, spell cards, all that sort of stuff. No two games are ever the same. Whereas with Monopoly, you're always going around the same board with the same properties, same stuff. As much as I love Monopoly, I'm not bad-mouthing Monopoly, because I love Monopoly. I'm actually kind of a sucker for the Monopoly video games. I used to play the Game Boy version a lot. Yeah, that is true. There is a lot of strategy with Culcept. I mean, the strategy with Monopoly too, but not quite as in-depth. With Monopoly, you can hog properties, try and buy as many properties as you possibly can, or focus on just a few, sell all the rest, get hotels on all your favorite properties. My Monopoly strategy is pretty cruel, actually. I tend to try and buy at least one of every lot. That way, I can sell a lot to another player for a very high price if they need a third one to complete their set, or third or second, depending on what set they're going for. So I'm kind of a property hog. It works, though. If the other players are desperate enough, they'll give you a pretty penny. And then you use that money to upgrade your own lots. Yeah, I finished both the Saturn and Dreamcast Culcept games. I am now playing the 3DS one now, Culcept Revolt, which is a very good one. I actually think Culcept Revolt is a very good starter game if you've never played a Culcept game before, because it has a lot of... it walks you through a lot of the stuff. So it explains pretty much every aspect of the game as you're playing, which is nice. I mean, Culcept 1 and 2 might, but it's all in Japanese, so... it doesn't really help you all that much. I need a board of Monopoly on the Dreamcast. I mean, we got Culcept too. It's good enough. It's better than good enough. As I said, Culcept is better than Monopoly. It's a Monopoly ripoff that surpasses the thing it's ripping off. Is there a thing to surpass Metal Gear? Yes, there is. That game is called Headhunter. Although I really like Metal Gear Solid. I couldn't say whether I like Headhunter or Metal Gear Solid better. Both great games. Yep, Culcept 2 had an online mode. Man, I would love to play that online. Out of all of the Japanese Dreamcast games with online multiplayer, Culcept 2 is at the top of my list for ones that I want back online. Vampire Chronicles? I'm not a big 2D fighter fan, so... I mean, I'd play them if they were online. For sure. I'd get absolutely demolished. But I'd play them. Just like with the NFL games. I play them. Just because they're online. Not very good at them, though. Although that last game I streamed with Jocko, that was quite good. We're evenly matched. Jocko doesn't know what he's doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So that works. Yeah, Heavy Metal or Spawn. Definitely be fun to play either one of those, although I haven't played Spawn yet because I don't own it. I need to get that soon. I believe it's very close to Heavy Metal. I think they may have used the same engine for both games. So if it's anything like Heavy Metal, I guess it's alright. Heavy Metal, I mean, it's not a bad game. It's kind of clunky. But I have only played it briefly, so... Densha to Go. Train game. I'd probably like that. I am a fan of Tokyo Bus Guide. Very niche games, both of them, I'm sure. Tokyo Bus Guide doesn't have its own controller, though. For exchanging guild cards. I don't really use the guild cards, but sure, let's exchange guild cards. How do I do it? My card. Yeah, that's right. There. Can't do that. That's a 4-switch door. I'm not the person to ask about PSO classes. I'm a very casual PSO player. I don't get that in depth. I have 3 characters, all of different classes, actually 4 now. I can't say I really have a preference though. I just like going around and shooting things. I don't have a main character. I switch my character all the time. I'll play with one character for a while, switch to another one for a while, switch back to the other one, go to a different one. I like variety. Hey Bob. We got a free slot if you want to join. It's a slow day on Vega. Shu and Dingo are missing today. Well, that was quick. Bob was right on it. There he is. Welcome, Bob. For some reason there's no spinning hexagons when people are joining. Some weird stuff going on in this game for some reason. Nothing game breaking, just kind of weird. Yeah, definitely a very unusual day. It took us 40 minutes to get a full game. Usually we have a full game immediately, with other people trying to get in. Wait, where'd Bob go? I thought he was here. I thought he already telepiped in. I guess I'm seeing things. Yellow pipe, Bob. You're busy doing C mode, or you would be hassling us to join. I was thinking of doing challenge mode today if we had our regular players, but no one showed up, so that idea was scrapped. Maybe next week. I love this room. It's my favorite area in the caves. So serene and peaceful. With the exception of the monsters. Of course. Once we get rid of them, though, be nice and serene and peaceful. Wait, where's Bob? Where'd Bob go? Yep, we've apparently lost Bob. Oh well, it's fun while it lasted. There he is. He's just sitting there. Oh, he's back. He's back from wherever he went. Didn't I already send him a guild card? Unless he accidentally rejected it, I don't know. Send it to him again, I guess. It's pretty easy to reject a guild card invitation, since, or if you're in the middle of a battle, just hit the A button really quick. It defaults to no. It assumes you won't want to accept someone's guild card. Probably wait for Bob. I'll wait at the door here. Oh, here he comes. Oh, and by the way, if you guys want to vote for the game we're playing next Friday, you can now vote on that in the community section of the channel. It's between Planet Ring, Toy Racer, and Internet Game Pack. Cast your votes now. The poll does show up in the homepage feed as well, but you might miss it. So if you just go to the main channel page, click on the community tab, it will be there. You're in for Planet Ring. Who isn't? Always up for some Dream Dorobo. Man, the colors. It's kind of interesting. You usually can't move while that's happening. They let me move. Looks like we found... Was it Cave 3? Cave 3. Making that progress. You all accounted for? We're missing someone. There's Dark. Where'd he go? He went the wrong way. Over here, Dark. There we go. Love these things. Ooh, only 217,301 points to the next level. I get pretty much nowhere on very hard these days. If I want to make any progress, I gotta go to Ultimate. I have outgrown very hard. At least Teal has, anyway. Everything's the same with you, Bob. You gotta mix things up. Get some variety. No enemies in here, I guess. What's this do? Well, I know it opens a gate, but I don't know where that gate is. Oh, it's there. Well, there we go. Random thought. A game that would have really benefited from online co-op, Omicron the Nomad Soul. Well, not really benefited, but it would have been cool. Such a cool little open world game. I don't know why I say little. I mean, it is kind of little in comparison to current open world games, current gen. I love the world in that game, though. There's something about it. It's very intriguing. It'd be kind of like PSO2. You could go to concerts together. Play online with other people. Go to the Dreamer concerts. All the gates are now open. PSO and GameCube. Inferior. If it's not on Dreamcast, it's inferior. Doesn't have that blast processing 3.0. Yeah, appears we are back in the same spot again. So, there's a door there, haven't gone in, a couple doors up there, a couple doors there. Lots of potential places. You guys can pick. There's a 4-switch spot we left. Well, the objective is never through the 4-switch doors. It's always bonus areas. So if it's a 4-switch door, it's not the right way. There's a tip for you guys. PSO tip from a pro player. That's me. Actually, this is technically not a 4-switch door. This is one of those ones where you don't have to stand on the switch. You just run over it and it activates. So it can be through this door. Only you could host concerts in the original PSO. Hey, if I want a concert, I'll put in Omicron. You can't beat the David Bowie concerts. PSO 2 doesn't have David Bowie concerts. Therefore, it's inferior. Yeah, GameCube has the beach area as well, I believe, and the ruins. Because you can play the ruins in this game, but only in a custom quest, because normally it's only available in battle mode. But a custom quest was made, which allows you to play in the ruins. Or not the ruins. It's not the ruins. What is it called? It's not ruins, it's Ruins is the last level. The regular last level. Yeah, I forget what it's called. The other area. It's normally only available in battle mode. It's kind of ruins, because it's got ruins. It's just not called the ruins. Yeah, see, this is weird. For some reason, every time we get to a boss area, we kind of freeze for a second. Yeah, temple, that might be what it is. Yeah, I think it is. Thank you, Dusha. It's the temple ruins. Would be cool if someone could actually figure out how to mod the original PSO with the levels from episode 1 and 2. Problem is, PSO has a lot of protections. I think modding would be very, very difficult. That's why no one's really done any PSO mods other than custom quests. Sega put a lot of protections in place to prevent hacking. So you try and change something, it's gonna be a problem. I mean, people have made modifications. There is the Ives disc, which modifies certain things. Nothing too major, though. It's mostly just drop rates and things like that. Difficulty, amount of health for enemies, I think. That is true, William. That is very true. Bob is a broken record today. No, I'm not gonna call you Tiger, William. I will call you Tiger as soon as you change your name on YouTube. You can do it. I'm trying to motivate you here. If you don't want people to call you William, change the name. I'm just gonna keep annoying you until you do it. Alright, so, I'm not the leader of the team here, so I'll go along with whatever you want to do, Dark. You are the leader. TTF is good. I'm up for whatever. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm just along for the ride. I am just a passenger on the PSO train. Van Halbegot sounding like a broken record too. I don't know if he's just using the quick chat thing. He's messing with me. Oh yeah, I'm trying to start the quest. I keep forgetting. I'm not the leader. I'm just a follower today. I'm pretty sure your YouTube name is different from the Gmail name. Because if I remember right, when you first sign up for YouTube using a Gmail account, it will ask you what you want your name to be. It used to be your Google Plus name. And I'm very glad they got rid of that. Yeah, actually, I know for a fact that your YouTube name is not the same as the name associated with Gmail, because it's your channel name. So you might want to look up changing your YouTube channel name. What's up, Gen 6 Gamer? We just have a little bit of a break before boss battles. No, you're definitely not on the blacklist in your toast. Because if you were, your messages would not show up at all. I wouldn't be able to approve them. You would just be gone. For some reason, it's flagging your messages as suspicious for some reason. No, I can't do that. That's a secret, Robert. No one can see my blacklist. Ooh, die grinder. Hey, Star Punch. The max level in PSO version 1 is 100 and version 2 is 200. I'm playing version 2, obviously. You can tell by the fact that my character is 127 and Bob is 145. Although technically, higher levels will show up in PSO version 1, because you can make a version 1 game or team in PSO version 2. And so if someone with version 1 joins, they will see that you're a higher level than the max for PSO version 1. Alright. Boss time. I miss Shu when we play this boss. Hello, Kitsune. Hey, Tiger has changed his name. There you go, see? Now you're good to go. I will no longer call you William. Unless you change your name back to William. See, you just needed a bit of motivation. You're welcome. You planning to get another handgun, or is the red handgun the handgun forever? Well, as far as handguns go, this is the best handgun in the game. I do want to find a red mech gun, but I've been trying to find one of those for years. That should do it. Kind of feel bad for him. Just doesn't stand a chance. Couldn't even do his secondary attacks. Be sure to like this video if you like this video. Or dislike it if you dislike it. Whatever. I don't care. Express your opinion. I think all red handguns have the same stats, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong though, I never look at the stats, so... As I said earlier, I am a casual PSO player. I don't get that in depth. As far as I'm concerned, red handgun is a red handgun. And a blue handgun is a blue handgun. And a yellow, a green, etc, etc. We all know you're the same, Bob. That's the plot twist. Bob and I, we're the same person. I know, everyone's stunned. Always thought you and I were different people. No. Exactly the same. Bob is my clone. I actually have 2 Dreamcasts going right now. I have one controller in each hand. I'm controlling Bob in my right hand and Teal in my left hand. A Dreamcast keyboard is essential. It's an essential Dreamcast accessory. Especially if you play online. But even if you don't, you should still have one. First-person shooters for typing of the dead. Both of them, Tiger. Get all of them. Keyboard, mouse, Densha to Go controller, Pop and Music controller, that flight stick thing, twin sticks. Get them all. Someone did make a handheld Dreamcast. Ben Heck. Yeah, what Bob said. Ben Heck, he's a famous modder. He made, actually, I think 2 different portable Dreamcasts, if I'm not mistaken. He made a more refined one, I think, in addition to the original one he made. Also, there was the Dreamcast as well, which is a portable Dreamcast that was not really official. I mean, it was made by a third-party company. It's kind of a weird thing. You have a lot of questions, Tiger. I think every one of your comments ends with a question mark. Yes, 4 GB would be the smallest SD card, I believe, that you can use with DreamPie. Actually, 2 might work. I wouldn't recommend 2, though. Go with at least 4. Hey, V-Gamer. G-Man Mods. I have not heard of him. But yeah, I'm sure there are a few people that have made portable Dreamcast mods. Oh, was Dreamcast a service? I didn't know that, if that's the case. Send in your Dreamcast and they mod it for you. Okay. Interesting, because I know it was, or I knew it used actual Dreamcasts that were chopped up. But yeah. They're very expensive to buy these days when they do show up on eBay. I hear they're not very reliable either. They tend to break. So probably not worth buying these days, unless you're a hardcore collector. Yeah, Yasin, there is a Dreamcast version of Dreamcast Live. It would be dc.dreamcastlive.net. That's the Dreamcast version. It doesn't have all the same content as the regular version, but it has DLC. It has a news section, which I don't really use all that often, but if there's an update, I'll post it there. There's a cool sites page where you can browse various websites that work on the Dreamcast. A little bit of a directory thing. There's a guest book as well. So if you go there, you can post a comment in the guest book. Let people know that you've been there. I don't know, Yasin. I imagine it would. I guess it depends on what revision Dreamcast it is. Because I don't know if Dreamcast only used VA1 or VA2 motherboards. I don't know. Or VA0s. So obviously GDMU does not work on the VA2. I don't think it works on VA0. I think it's just the one, revision 1 model. Someone did do an HDMI mod on the Dreamcast, which I'm kind of appalled by. I can't believe someone would cut up a Dreamcast for an HDMI mod. The Dreamcast is such an expensive, rare Dreamcast variation, I guess that's what you'd call it. I can't believe someone would do that. And why would they do that? Just do it on a regular Dreamcast. I mean, I don't even like cutting holes in a regular Dreamcast. Never mind an extremely rare variation that's extremely expensive. I suppose you're right, Yasin. I mean, it's his Dreamcast. He can do whatever he wants with it. I'm still appalled, though. Yes, that's exactly correct, Robert. It's a modified original Dreamcast. I don't care as much about the Mega Drives, Tiger. It's just my precious Dreamcast that you can't cut up. Mega Drives are just fake Genesis anyway. Cheap knockoffs. Yeah, Dreamcast had custom controllers, they had their own VGA box as well. And I think probably Dreamcast branded AB cables as well, for whatever reason. All of that is expensive. The Dreamcast itself, the controllers, the accessories. It's all very sought after by collectors. Not me. I could care less. Not really interested in a Dreamcast unless I found one really cheap. If I find a Dreamcast on eBay for 20 bucks, I'll take it. I do like collecting weird Dreamcast stuff, but I'm selective. Because Dreamcast is technically not official. I'd be more interested in official stuff. If you can find a Dreamcast for around 100, you'll take it. I mean, to be honest, I guess if I saw one for 100 bucks on eBay, I'd be tempted by it just because it usually goes for, I want to say probably around $500–600. I mean, they show up on eBay so rarely. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, I mean that too. The Dreamcast is known to be finicky and unreliable. So to spend $500–600 on something that breaks on you, I'd be sad. Did you ever buy a full Astro City cabinet with Naomi? I don't have a place to put it. I'd love a full-size arcade machine, but I, as well as I'm sure most people, don't have the room for a full-size arcade cabinet. I'll take that little Astro City Mini, though. Not for the price that they're asking for it, but if I ever see one on sale somewhere, or cheap used, I'd be interested in that. It'll go nicely next to my my Neo Geo Mini. That'd be a cool collection, a whole bunch of just mini arcade machines. Make my own mini arcade. All the mini arcade machines. Alright. Well, that was a success. Dark Fowls has met his demise yet again. Won't be for the last time, though. Alright, give me my money. Thank you. Curious how many players we got Dreamcast now at the moment. 12 players. quite a few on PSO. One on Quake. There actually might be more down below. I can't see them though. Let's see how many players are on total here. I'm sure we haven't beaten any records today. 19 players, 5 on Vega, 14 on Altamira. None on Acelia or Pamacosta. One day we'll beat that. Actually, technically we got 40 players, right? Yeah, 40's our record. 41. So we're going for 50. We'll do it one of these days. One of these days. All right. Well, that is gonna be it for the live stream for today, guys. Good games, good games. At least we got a game going. It was very slow on Vega today. I'm not sure where everyone went. I'm gonna guess they're out sailing with Shu. Shu invited everyone sailing with him. Well, anyway, guys, I'll be back tomorrow for some Ooga Booga. Man, Boar Polo time. Love me some Boar Polo. And on Monday, I'll be back for some more Fur Fighters. So, yeah, tomorrow, Monday, we got things happening. Be sure to join for those. But that's it for the live stream for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing. I'll see you next time.